Welcome, gearheads and thrill seekers. Today we dive into the heart of pure, unfiltered performance with the legendary Dodge Viper, reborn for 2026. This isn't just a car, it's an adrenaline-fueled masterpiece, a symphony of raw horsepower wrapped in scorching design, and today we're going to take you on an intimate ride from first glance to deep dive, exploring every curve, every note, every pulse of this beast. Ready your senses, because this Viper demands your full attention. Imagine walking up to the 2026 Viper. Its front face cuts through the shadows with sharpened intensity, its grille reimagined with active shutters that breathe air into its savage soul, flanked by ultra-thin LED headlights that pierce the night with precision. The design is aggressive, yet purposeful, every line etched for aerodynamic mastery. A long hood hints at the monstrous V10, or the optional twin-turbo V8, lurking beneath. Step to the side, and the proportions stretch out, a wider, lower stance, a chiseled profile that balances aesthetic beauty with aerodynamic function. Muscle in motion, even when stationary. The rear, an adjustable, towering wing and a sculpted diffuser lay the visual groundwork for downforce and speed, with quad exhaust tips announcing your arrival before the engine even fires. Slide into the cockpit and the world outside melts away, replaced by a cockpit that's part race car, part tech marvel. You're greeted by racing-style bucket seats wrapped in luxurious Alcantara and leather, intimate, gripping, ready for launch. The dashboard houses a fully digital instrument cluster that's more track telemetry than mere gauges, every datum there to push you harder, faster. A central 12.5-inch Uconnect touchscreen sits within easy reach, seamlessly connecting you to Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a premium Harman Kardon system to soundtrack your symphony of speed. Carbon fiber accents trace the cockpit, reminding you of weight-saving design and performance focus at every glance. Now plant your foot. The Viper awakens beneath you, a massive naturally aspirated 8.4-liter V10, packing an estimated 750 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque, revving freely through a 6-speed manual that begs to be driven. For those craving even more, there's a twin-turbo V8 variant offering over 850 horsepower, pushing this machine into supercar territory. Launch control clamps in, traction systems hum, and ready or not, you're sent hurtling. Expect 0 to 60 in around 2.8 seconds, the Viper may well be one of the quickest muscle cars on Earth. The frame leans on a mixture of aluminum and carbon fiber, keeping weight in check and balance razor sharp. On road, the ride is intense, unforgiving, even. This car was bred for racetracks, and that unsprung stiffness, that raw feedback through your hands and spine, is its declaration of intent. The adaptive suspension tames bumps when it must, but mostly asks you to be the driver, responsive, alert, enthralled. Brembo carbon ceramic brakes are fitted to rein in this power with absolute authority, track-grade stopping that underlines its serious intent. It's one thing to feel the rush, another to understand the value. Base models start around $120,000, making this a relative bargain in supercar land. Opt for performance trims and you might climb past $150,000, even limited run editions like the ACR could approach $180,000. For perspective, this price lands you a visceral, manual engagement supercar with American muscle DNA, tremendous gravel for the buck compared to exotics. Now, let's talk suggestions. This is not a cruise mobile. Think track days, spirited back-road runs, or a weekend blast with fellow enthusiasts. Daily driving is possible, but the aggressive suspension and performance-tuned chassis can be harsh on pothole-riddled roads. Fuel economy isn't its forte, expect around 15 mpg city and 22 on the highway thanks to weight savings and cylinder deactivation tech. Comfort features are there, but minimal. Don't book a cross-country road trip. Instead, dive into the thrill of driving, short sessions, high rewards. Finally, as we pull up to the garage and switch off this beast, there's a sense you've experienced something rare. The 2026 Viper is a dialogue between driver and machine, beautifully raw, brutally fast, endlessly engaging. It doesn't hold your hand, it grabs and takes you for a ride. If you seek a driving experience rather than transportation, if you value soul over ease, this is your machine. Thanks for riding along. If you felt that tingle of power, that crack of raw performance through your veins, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next deep dive. This was the 2026 Dodge Viper, a living legend resurrected, roaring back into our world. Until next time, keep your foot on the throttle and your spirit wild.